And welcome to the Common Sense Man's News and Talk Show here on this Wednesday, Hump Day, November 28th, 2018. This is a show where we discuss news from different news sources via the internet, discuss them in a common sense way, trying to bring the left and the right just a little bit more together on just about everything you could possibly think of. Please email me your questions or comments, commonsenseman@gmail.com. That's common with a K, or call in via Skype, via your cell phone, via your landline, 805-994-0606. Let's discuss any of these subjects you want to talk about. We'll dive right in. It's an interesting day-to-day news. There's really no continuity between any of the news going on. Every outfit seems to have a different deal going on, so we're kind of going to breeze through this. Starting with Fox News, they switched this up on me. Mitch's margin. Two-seat pickup in Senate could mean end to Kavanaugh-style confirmation dramas. There's a picture of Kavanaugh, someone else, and the president. It's all photoshopped. I'm not going to read about it. Anyways, that's on Fox. CNN, Trump appears consumed by Mueller's investigation. The president has no choice but to watch as the special counsel grinds away, apparently getting closer to Trump's inner circle. And here's a little quote from Mr. Trump. He tweeted yesterday, while the disgusting fake news is doing everything with
tonight,
their power
a new report
to
claims
it
it was
way.
here.
At least three major players are intimating that angry Mueller gang of Dems is viciously telling witnesses to lie about facts and they will get relief. This is our Joseph McCarthy era, Trump tweeted Wednesday, a day after blasting the special counsel as a conflicted prosecutor gone rogue. So, the sad thing about this whole investigation, and it's going to cost all this money, blah, 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 no matter what the turnout, no matter what the result, there's going to be half the people that don't believe it or say it's bullshit. That's the sad part. No matter what it is, no one's going to, you know what I mean? That's the sad part. I don't know. Anyways, CNBC, Feds warned that a particularly large plunge in market prices is possible if risks materialize. We could discuss that. Got to call in. USA Today, their main story, they're doing a surviving suicide story, and it's called "My Mom Killed Herself at the Grand Canyon, and I Needed to Know Why." There's a little article in there. If that's someone wants to talk about it, let's talk about it. Main news on BBC: Brexit will make UK worse off, government warns. Likely Brexit scenarios will result in a smaller economy than staying in the EU, government forecasts say. This is some new deal they're doing over there. I don't know. I tried reading about it. It's really confusing. If someone has any knowledge on it, call in. Let's discuss it. Other than that, we're going to move on. Again, it's all over the board, the news today. MSNBC, closing the gap. Carnegie puts Mike Espy's loss in perspective. So that's part of the Senate race there in Mississippi. MSNBC Steve Carnegie breaks down Cindy Hyde Smith's projected win in Mississippi and how, despite the loss, Mike Espy made inroads in certain counties in the red states. So there you go, if you want to read about that. I don't know, that's pretty boring news today, actually. Moving over to sports, they came out with the football rankings. The top four goes, it changed a little bit. Alabama number 1, Clemson number 2, Notre Dame number 3, and then Georgia slips into number 4 as of right now, but they do play Alabama come Saturday, so things could change on that right there. It most likely will change. Moving over to TMZ, Tekashi 6ix9ine. Boy, he's in the news a lot, huh? You go to jail and you get in the news a lot. Fashion Nova screwed over by Dummy Boy track on Mama. So there you go. Tekashi 6ix9ine has 99 problems, and one of them is allegedly pilfering a pile of money from Fashion Nova, only to double-cross the company on his new album, Dummy Boy. You want to read about that? That's on the TMZ. And you know what? We're going to end it with that. We're going to end it with that one there on TMZ. Nothing going else on TMZ. Here you go. Travel leisure, little thing not to do on a flight. A 20-year-old was on a flight, and he started texting some terrorist Snapchat Joe's with a handkerchief over his face, and he ended up getting kicked off the flight and detained there in Mugamba, I believe he was. So don't be doing that. You know, that's not a funny thing anymore. Not that I don't know if it ever was funny, but any type of thing on a plane like that is just no joke. It's there's no, there's no time and place for that, anyways. And we're to end it on the travel leisure. Starbucks has concocted a new holiday beverage, believe it or not. On top of the holiday beverage, they're doing their annual Starbucks for Life contest, which 5 people can win Starbucks for 30 years. So there you go. But the drink they're going to come out with, according to Food and Wine, is the Juniper Latte. It's going to be finally available in stores nationwide. The drink, which made its debut at select stores last winter, is now available to anyone sick of the same old eggnog latte. So there you go, Juniper Latte. I don't know what that's all about, but go check it out. Call in, let us know how it is. That's going to end today. We're going to go to our little Facebook thing, and this is what surprised me. Yesterday, after I had done the news thing, all this news came out about Trump not believing the scientist that gave him a report about climate change. It says it's not, he doesn't believe it, which is, how can you not believe your own government scientist telling you this? There's something wrong with Trump. There is something wrong there. But I like this little quote, and it's not from a particular Facebook page, it's just a retweet, I believe. It says, scientists have again landed a spacecraft on a proverbial dime on a planet 40 million miles away that rotates at 241 meters per second. I think I'm going to trust them on this climate change stuff. So what they're saying is, believe the scientist. It is true. Every scientist is saying it. And how can you sit there and not believe it as a president, to say that? Just come right out and say, I don't believe it, based on no fact. Based on I don't understand that. I don't understand that. Anyways, that's going to end it today. Trump's not a leader. He may make some good decisions. I don't know about that, the financial and economic decisions, but he's just not a leader. We're going to end at that. Please subscribe to my channel, the Common Sense Masters and Talk Show, here on YouTube. We will see you guys on Thirsty Thursday. Have a good hump day Wednesday.